try this one more time. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? All the so thank you. Um, had a little bit of a technical difficulty, a hiccup, but we are back. We are back. Oh man, sorry about that if you are coming into this or if you were trying to get into this and it wasn't there because the internet and life stuff. Just came back from a wedding, put out the trash because Monday's trash day around here, and got down to business because tonight, we got yet another free lo-fi plugin that I'm going to show you guys. And let me pull up, switch over so y'all can see it. Welcome, welcome. This is the new plugin called Lo-Fi Lite by Quiet Music. And just pull up their website real quick for you guys to take a look. So Quiet Music, it's quietmusic.eu. Shout out to the homie something. I think he's also live streaming right now. I might hop on that after this stream to say hello and watch him cook up. But yeah, they apparently, I only heard about this from him, and it was pretty cool. I liked what I saw, so I said, okay, let's check it out. Free lo-fi plugin. That's really good. So it's actually the light version of a full plugin, but it's got 19 sounds. It's big for what, at least in my opinion, for a 3 plugin. It's got 300 megabytes of stuff in it, which is cool. Oh, my launch key thingy thing. Let me turn on my other camera too. It's not working. There we go. Yeah, see if I can get that other thing. So I actually use my iPhone to connect to the... Oh man, this phone is not gonna... Everything is broken today. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. This is how it goes, man. Oh gosh, anyway, let me just go on to talk about stuff, because there's stuff to talk about. Lo-Fi Lite, Lo-Fi Beats VST. It's free. It's the light version of this. You only get 19 sounds with Lo-Fi Lite. With the real thing, you get 89 midnight. That's interesting, but I think they're European, so English might not be the first language, or they're all about the beats, not the grammars. So you got 89 multi-sampled sounds. You got 16 things. I'll get into that. It's basically Foley. It's kind of cool. And you got 45 drum kits. I am really curious. It costs 18 euros. I'm having a little trouble doing the math. I'm not sure what that is in my money, dollars, but I'm guessing it's about 20 bucks from what I remember. But starting on the 16th, it's gonna be a regular price of 30 euros, which is gonna be more than 30 bucks. I'm like, uh-oh. Who knows? Is it legit? Is it worth it? We're gonna find out tonight. And I never heard of Lo-Fi. Maybe I'm not enough part of the scene, but they actually, or not Lo-Fi, Quiet Music, the company that made it. Apparently, they make a lot of stuff. Magic Drum Lite. I think it's kind of a handpan steel tongue drum plugin. You got also classical guitar. You got advertisements popping up. It's a little bit of a funny looking website here and there, to be honest. I am a web designer by day, so it's okay. I'm a professional. I can say stuff like this, but like, look at these people. Look what they're doing. 34.6K subscribers. They're on their grind for sure. Can't deny that. So anyway, it's been a little bit. We've been on. I just want to get into it because it's not getting any younger this night. And besides, yeah, I had some internet issues. So let me fire it up. By the way, shout outs to Curtis King for the beat timer. I got a message. Hello. Is it because I have a 7-day streak? Let me see what I got. Is this my first reward? Releases. I don't know what's going on. Oh no, this got an advertisement. I think it's an advertisement. Oh man. Oh, they're just telling me about their new stuff. Anyway, Curtis King does make plugins apparently now. I think this Beat Timer was his first free offering, and then he came out with Tape Boy, After Image, and MIDI Duck. Okay, okay, okay. I mean, oh, there's a combo. 68.95. Man, holy smokes. That's cool, but that's like more than RC20 on sale, you know? Like that's more than Serato on sale. But thank you for the offer. 7-day streak. I get to get my reward. But hey, let's do that after. Dinner before dessert, right? All right. I've got Lo-Fi Lite plugged in. Just a real quick look at the Lo-Fi Lite program, plugin. Yeah, I should give you a look at it first. You've got, when you open it up, it's like start. You click the button and you show up in Midnight Pads. Honestly, this is good. I really like this one of all the pads. This one's my favorite. I really am into that. Let me see. I think I got my camera back. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, the camera should be showing up any moment now. So let me flip that up so you can see what's going on with my keyboard. I think I positioned it in a good way tonight. So yeah, I got my keyboard all set up right there. It's showing up in the corner. You got, and you've got stuff that generally one would expect in a plugin of this nature. You've got reverb, you've got a cutoff, you've got modulation, depth, and rate, and you get to choose what filter between low pass, high pass. The LFO source that's kind of modulating or changing up the sound. You can choose mod wheel, aftertouch, or velocity, or just straight none. Defaults to none. Pitch, expression, pan. Interesting. You got pan. Send it all the way that way, send it all the way that way. Double click. Oh, no default. So you got to kind of bring it back yourself. Attack. Defaults to here. But I think each one probably has its own things. That was kind of what I'd expect. Magic Ocean. I really did not like that. Sorry, but it's a little bit too wavy for me. I cannot. Yeah, as a pad, that just feels like a little much, you know? But this is nice. So that's called Pure Harmony. And now we're in like Midnight Keys, and this is where I think this thing really shines. Octave up a little. I would use this right there. I like that. Gotham Wood is really cool. And Jazzy Space, is this what I'm thinking? This is cool. So there's this other plugin that I really like that's also free from the famous Spitfire Audio called Labs. They've got a really nice soft piano. This reminds me of that, and that is a big compliment because soft keys, it's like the sauce. It's just like so good, and so is this. Oh, with the pitch, yeah. Sounds good up high. Maybe a little less up that high. And down low, let's see what we get. Oh, it's a little intense low. So anything above like, I don't know, C2, C3 seems to sound beautiful. That's Jazzy Space in the Midnight Keys part. And then there's Favorite Things. Is that lo-fi? I mean, at least to me, it doesn't scream lo-fi, but I guess it depends which creators you're listening to. I mean, I don't know if I want to argue with them. They got 3.6K subs, so they're pretty serious about what they do. You got a bass. That's nice. Not bad. Coffee Stars, it's called. The aesthetic, by the way, It looks like someone trying to do Lo-Fi Girl. They got the color scheme right. This background, it's all right. It's all right. More, a little bit different. Got a little bit more fuzz, distortion or saturation on this thing. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, so far my favorite thing about this is the keys. You do have a drum kit. It's only 8 instruments. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, so I guess there's a lot of different flavors of lo-fi. I think they're going more for the bit crushed kind of thing, especially with like that. Reminds me a little bit about the video game beat I made last night. Yeah. Interesting. Wow. So that's interesting. Not sure how to feel about that either. I think I got 2 good keys out of this though, so I'm kind of hype about that. Now, 4 sounds is the last instrument on this, and it's under the things category, and it's basically 4 different Foley effects, keyed up in interesting places. So you kind of have to find them unless you look at this video and learn what you're doing. The first sound is on D1, which if you have a launch key, it keys up right here. And I think I have the thing reversed again. Why does it do that? Let me flip horizontal so you can see what I'm doing. So that's one of the sounds, kind of ocean loop or a river. Got a little bit of it, sounds like a vinyl crackle there. Next row, an A1. Wait, no. Where is it? Huh. Got some people, it's like standing near the road kind of thing. And last you got this. Alright. Sounds like I'm in a field near a waterfall with a bug. Buzzing. Maybe a dragonfly. Oh, here comes a wind. Very peaceful. Nice long release on that. I think you can change that too. You got a low pass filter built in. Motion destination. You can pitch. Ooh, I don't know. Interesting. But that's about it. That's what you got. I'm gonna see what I can cook up with this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use that drum kit though. Let me cut back to Ableton 2 so you can see this. Yeah. So that's what you got. A lot of sounds. Definitely some of them I like more than others. But there's some things to like about this. Oh yeah, I like that first pad sound, so I think we're gonna go with that tonight too. Okay, so just real quick to kick off the session tonight, I'm gonna put Lo-Fi Light. Oh, I can't do it that way. Okay, I gotta select each one, drop it in, or I guess I could have duplicated. But here we go. Tonight is the night. When I'm done, as my reward, I'm gonna open my legend packet. Got a 7-day streak, so that is exciting. But let's earn it. Dinner before dessert. Let's go. 10 minutes starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, let's see here. Each one got to select an instrument. Start. Let's go with. Okay. Since I've already basically decided I didn't want to use their beat machine. I mean, maybe I'll try if I have time, but let's go down to see what I got. Do I have any beats in this? Chill keys. No. Oh, I didn't put the beats in yet. Cymatics is always good. for a starting point. Let's hear. Let's just throw something. Oh, I like this one. I'm feeling this tonight. Okay, let's switch into arrangement mode and let's just drop that in right here. Turn on the loop. We are looping and let's make it 8. Control D to duplicate. Pull out the thing a little more. Here we go. And let's jam a little. Oh, that's a little bit much. Okay, I'll save that low one for the 808. Let's get ready to record. So I'm gonna do it. Okay. Okay, let me just quickly get in there and make sure I'm on beat before I get too far with this. Quantize. Did I quantize? Just by hand. So hit on 3, it's good. Okay, close enough because it's pads. It doesn't have to be super sharp. Okay, come in, drag over, pull it out a little more. Control D, duplicate. Got it. Great. Let's go down. Just open up bass. Shift tab. Show me my other stuff. So let's find that bass. Where's the bass? One trick. Do the bass in C3 a little bit higher before you bring it down because it's easier to hear. Okay, ready to record. Found a line that I liked. Let's cue it in here. Octave down. 7, 8. Okay, great. Then one take Jake. Oh, that same problem. Adjust and Control D to duplicate. Sounds like I got EQ problems already, but let's correct it later. Shift tab, look at my instrument. Let's get that key. Octave up. Right, 7, 8. Okay, I got an idea. Okay, that was a nice line. Close this, take a look at what I had. Okay. ended a little bit early. Let's pull this one over. Okay, let's separate it into two because I liked that lick. But one problem, let's do this. This is faster. If I can just nail it. Just past my halfway point, huh? I heard the 5-minute warning. Okay, to bring it back. Okay, we're working backwards right now. Because this sounds like an A section. I don't have an intro. So let's just duplicate. Oh my gosh, 756 sub Sasha. Yo, good morning. Sup, bro? Good to have you on. Okay, let's do my normal trick. Oh, 320, snap. But I'm vibing. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Okay, gray. I keep this here. Okay, quick, open up automation. Where's my master? Open that up. Let's do the quick and easy, which is number 1. No. It's number 4. I really gotta label these. I'm just too lazy. Hint number 1 for speed. Don't be lazy, kids. Oh, I think it was 1. This is high pass, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. Wait. Easiest way to find out in a hurry. Which one was it? Yeah. I want that to be lower. Snap. Okay. EQ8. Just take a quick grab. Yeah. Pull that. Pull it down. Holy smokes. Let's automate this a little extra. Ideas. This is a nice move usually. And just delete one beat, let it hang. I did that last night too. So far, I'm thankful. People don't really call me out on my favorite moves yet, because I got favorite moves for sure. Oh man. Did I save it? Yes, I did. This is my favorite riser. It's from the Teatro Waves pack or Short pack. Is this even working? Oh no, it didn't work the way I wanted to. Okay, undo. Not smart enough. Let's take this out. Okay, move this over. Quickly, turn off automation. Let's pull this, let's duplicate. Let's add another track. I saw another cymatics loop that I like. I'm running low on time. Let's throw a shaker on that. Or hi-hat. Oh, time. Oh my gosh, the saturation's so crazy. Oh, time is up. Oh, you didn't even get to hear the next part of my A section. Unloop, okay. I guess the baby must go, yeah. Oh, snap, maybe this is why it's so loud tonight. little loud. There it is. 10 minutes for tonight. That's more like it. There we go. I think I need to get in on the EQs on these and figure out, because everything, I feel like it's a little bit muddy on the default settings. Can't put my finger on it, but I have a feeling a lot of my EQs are overlapping here. The trick is it can't be too low. Okay. Is it because it's high pass so much you can't even hear this? There's different solutions that I could think of, but not that I had time to think through in this. I guess if I was gonna do one more thing just to show off the capabilities of this this little plugin here. I'm not messing with that tonight, that drum. I would just throw in a little bit of this. Let me just do a quick recording of that and just play it all the way through. What was that? Oh, I can't even find it. Is this the right one? I thought it was Ocean like a minute ago. Oh, it's because we're on the... Okay, let me show you my implementation of that thing because I just messed myself up. Yeah, I forget. When you're doing Foley, this is not a good intro. So let me just delete that automation real quick. So I'm gonna clear the envelope. Yeah, someone's gonna yell at me, probably like Bishop, Murley, or any of y'all that know stuff about stuff might get on my case for this. I just grouped it all as one group and put my favorite audio rack on it. I'm gonna do the same automation on all of it, but I'm gonna leave the last one opened. So let me see if I can see my automations on this. Yes, I can, as expected. Do number 4, change that EQ8. It was something like here, and something like there. So if I start it, that gives me freedom to do stuff like this. Now, I can put my riser there and it's not going to get messed up by that. Although that was a little bit harsh. Let's EQ it or gain it down 6 decibels. And let's put my... Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Okay, and I went a little bit past today. Nothing went really according to the plan today. Yo, Common Beats, Papa Oyama. I like it when you call me Big Papa. Just watching the homie Monev, not Money. I got his name wrong. My bad to the Monev 360. He's got a really dope channel, by the way. I very thoroughly enjoyed. Tough decision. Okay, this was the question he posed on his channel. One's gotta go. Nas, Biggie, Tupac, or Jay-Z. And I was like, oh no, how do you even choose that? That makes no sense to me. I don't even know how you could think about stuff like that. but I've been thinking about Biggie today. I am good. Thank you so much. Thank you for honoring me, dropping by the stream. Common Beats, y'all. If you have not been to his stream, that's the real lo-fi. I'm just a pretender up here. Look at me. My little thing going on. I don't even know. Okay, let's see how it sounded. It's a little bit loud, in my opinion. Let me turn that down a tad. Oh, wait, and let it run after. That's right. Stretch that out. I'm just gonna bring this out. There it is, there it is. I feel like it needs a little more something. Maybe what I do is, I'm going a little over tonight, but I feel like it. It's my show. Sorry if that, but I don't want to sound like all jerky about that. Yo, thank you so much, Common Beats. Oh, goodness. I gotta catch up on your streams. This is beautiful. Oh! I am beyond words. Common is one of my favorite people in the music production community. So personable, so warm. If you can catch one of his streams, do it. Do it. That wasn't in the key. I think I'm in the key of G actually. Okay, I'm just warming up. It's coming up on bar 17. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that was sloppy, but you might get the idea of what I was trying to do there. And I actually thought I was being all clever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One of these notes does not belong. Okay. Here we go. There we go. That's a good one. Okay. I don't know if I should have swung that so hard. Except for that. It was the G, right? I think it was supposed to be a G. That works. It's a little more subtle there. Let me just loop that and see if I like that instrument best, because there was another keys instrument that I was feeling. So this, if you're just joining us, is the free Lo-Fi plugin. New thingy thing. It is free. I am torn whether it's actually worth upgrading because it's 18 euros. Which to me is kind of big money for an untested company. Like, I mean, Bold. Shout Audio, it's their first plugin. It's $9. This is kind of like that because it's got a lot of instruments. And with the right combo, I feel like instant vibes. Like, super great, the ones that I ended up going with. Okay, that's not it. Okay, maybe that was not what I was feeling. What's the other one again? Maybe. Oh, and then we're done with leads or keys. Yeah, I guess it has to be Jazzy Space. Yeah, isn't this like the best thing that's like soft keys? Spitfire Labs, but that's not soft keys. Like, it's pretty cool. And I'm just gonna let it run after this. We got 24 bars, and I don't know, this was like double time, I feel like. This, maybe my time sense is wonky, but I think that was about 20 minutes. Oh, you got an email about it. You're in the know, man. Common Beats. Yeah, they have a not light version, or I guess the real version of this plugin. Apparently, it's gonna be 30 euros starting tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, yeah, I've got some budget for plugins. Do I really want to check it out? Mm, not too much. I got other plugins on my list in that price range that I would want to check out. What's your favorite plugin lately, by the way? If you're watching live or you're watching later, drop that in the comments. I am super curious what y'all are messing with and what y'all are enjoying. For me, my new favorite is probably Bold, just because, like, since I'm like producing under time pressure, I like something where everything seems to work together, that instant vibes thing that I'm talking about. Anywho, that's what I got today, but I would like to show you, because I have completed seven successful days in the Beat Timer. It wants to reward me. This is one cool thing about Beat Timer. This is kind of funny. Oh, it's an announcement, but shout outs to Curtis King. He's got a good business going. You click on that notification, you get to see what his new plugins are, and you can buy them. This is a free plugin. I do not mind because I feel like it's a great value. 7 days. Click to get your reward. I'm clicking. Where do I click? Oh! Beat Timer level 1. Perk Boy. Wow. Oh yeah, I think I've seen this before because this is not my first time hitting it up. I wonder if it's the same pack I got last time. I should check my other laptop, but 132 megs of samples. Hello. Level 1 from the Slap Experts, which is the company that Curtis King, I don't know if it's his company or something, but yeah. It's the company that makes the Beat Timer as well as the other plugins. I can show you the ad. I'm not an affiliate. I'm not paid for this. But Curtis King, he's a great watch, by the way. Really generous with the help. And especially if you're into hip hop and beat battles. He battles a lot with other producers, and it's kind of fun to watch. A new guitar VST that you're gonna review soon. I will keep my eyes on your stream for that, bro. Wow. Ooh, Loch Ness. Not heard of that. Slap Experts. Ooh. Ooh, that's a lot of samples. Let me pull it into Ableton real quick. Okay, so if you are new to Ableton, this is something that I wish I had known earlier. So I keep a folder for my samples. I keep it in my docs. I think I keep it in my docs. Yeah, I keep it in my documents. I put it here in samples. Slap Excerpts, Perk Boy. I'll probably... I don't know if I'm gonna win more. I'm not sure if I'm gonna last 30 days this time. But I put it there, and now when I click here, it'll show up because I linked to it here, but I can actually, let's put a new link in. How to get your samples. This would be like a great YouTube short. Maybe I'll cut it up later. Yeah, now it shows up here. It's not really alphabetized, which would be a good idea for me to say more organized, but yeah, let's hear them. Oh, these are interesting. Okay, let me just, I'm not sure if you can hear the preview, so I'm just gonna drop them in one by one over here. Got a stack of samples. Oh, that would be a mess. Oh, it does it. Oh, crazy. Okay. Fun. It's kind of like a top loop thing. Is that... Wow, that lined up really nice with the other one, whatever that was. Get this cut and posted, bro. All right. All right, you said it. You're the pro around here. I'm the noob. I'm the amateur. These are interesting. It's like a bunch of interesting top loops to play with. Do we got anything harder? Okay, you know what's super interesting? I'm pretty sure this is not what I got the first time I hit 7 days on this last year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got a different sample pack last time I hit 7. So I wonder if you get a different one every time you hit 7. And now I'm super curious what my reward is when I hit 14. That's fun. That's fun. I like this. Oh, I gotta hit 15 to be a supreme. I'm already a legend, man. That's cool. All right, I'm gonna send my stats in. Thank you all for joining. The takeaways from Lo-Fi. Plugins like this are great for instant vibes when the instruments are cool. And on this one, well, at the same time, I gotta admit too, though, right? What plugins do you own where every preset is instant fire? Like, I don't have any, even like the expensive stuff, like Contact, like Native Instruments Complete. Like, I don't think I like everything in that. I would not use everything in that. Some people are probably really into some of these sounds, or they can think of ways they'd manipulate it that it would sound really good. So my 2 cents is, at least the ones I use today, I'm really into it. Sample that on already a legend. Curtis King said so. Who am I to argue with Curtis King, right? Anywho, just really encouraged though by the guy. It's really cool that he puts out a free plugin that drops free sample packs, trying to get you to make beats on the regular. Big ups to him. Really, if I can get my act together, I need to drop a beat in by Tuesday 4 p.m. to enter his beat battle. Not sure if I'm really up for that now that I understand the rules more, but I might. I gotta see what I can cook up in the next 30 hours or so. But yeah, these plugins, these simpler ones, are cool sometimes, so it's always worth checking out. And in my opinion, what makes a plugin worth keeping, because I would delete bad plugins that are free just to keep my space uncluttered, because I like being able to find my stuff, right? Yeah, props to him. That's right, Combeats. So if it's cluttered, then I can't find what I want. I'm like that minimalist. I'm like that Marie Kondo, that, you know, that life-changing art of tidying up. If it doesn't spark joy, delete it. So I'm pretty happy having a fresh install of Ableton actually on a new device, because I'm figuring out of what of my old plugins I actually liked enough to reinstall. I'll probably run through some more of these in future streams. Yeah, and this had enough that I'm like, I would give this another shot for sure, because even just these 4 instruments, I think this is worth a second, third, fourth look. I can make, I don't know, maybe a little EP with variations on these sounds. I think there's sonic possibilities, because some of these are sounds that I haven't really worked with before, and I like it. Anyway, what do you think? Would you cop that for 18 euros? I still don't know how much that is. I should really do the conversion. But yeah, right? Keep it simple, keep it clean, keep the stuff you love, drop the stuff you don't. Just make sure Ableton or your DAW is a place where you feel happy and excited to work in, and you're not overwhelmed by like all the different decisions. Just keep everything I really like at the touch of a finger. That's the way I roll. Anyway, that's enough for tonight. Thank you for tuning in, whether it was live or not. Please consider subscribing if you thought this was good. Drop a like, well, if you liked it. Drop a dislike if you didn't. I mean, good to know. I'm actually that is kind of cool because I'll explain later. But drop a dislike if you like, for real. That piano, right? I feel that piano. I feel it in my bones, deep inside, deep, oh, deep down, down. I love my Jesus. That's a classic. I should lo-fi that. Anywho, it's been real. Good times coming to you late at night in LA. Oh, man, I love the Britishness of Common Beats. You're a top lad. Love that advice, mate. I cannot talk like that. I love it. I love it though. Thank you for dropping by Common Beats. It's been real. And thank you for tuning in wherever you are. And if you're coming into this after the stream is done, please, please, please check the description if you haven't checked it yet. Join my email list. I'll send you the first thing I'll send you is my 8-step checklist of how to do what I'm doing right now. What I feel like is the pre-flight 8 essential steps to making 10-minute beats. Because honestly, you learn to finish beats by finishing beats. And that's the biggest thing I've learned from week 1 of these 10-minute beat challenges. I feel like I'm getting faster, stronger. And if I did end up doing a 1-hour beat challenge, I know I'd do a lot better right now than I would have 7 days ago, right? But that's just the first thing. I've actually got plans. I am planning to put together a producer starter kit of all sorts of resources. I'm going to write down, document all the little hacks, tips, things that have accelerated my learning. And I'm listening to you guys. If anything really strikes you as interesting that I'm doing that doesn't come super intuitively to you, that might feel like it comes intuitively to me. Yo, seriously, let me know. Is it the melodies? Is it the rhythms? I mean, I'm no wizard, but I got some instincts up in this somehow. Anyway, join the email list. The link will be there in a little bit. Probably by the time you're watching it, it's already there. I'd love to have you on. I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking about, what you're vibing with. If you run a YouTube channel or have a SoundCloud, DM me on Instagram. That's a great way to connect. I'm Oyama's Music on Instagram. Or just hit me up in the comments, especially if you're a YouTuber, and let me know what you're on. Monev Beats. Oh, wait, sorry. Monev360. I think that was the channel. I've just been listening to a bunch of him lately. Love it, love it. I could shout that all day. Mark Tui dropped by the other day. Some people that I know from the Tatro Discord have been dropping by. Ulrich, James Murley, Brent Bishop. Like, I'm just really blessed to have people drop by the stream and drop by the videos like you guys. There's been a lot of views, a lot more than I expected, and it's been fun. And I'm glad that I can be helpful. Anywho, this has been longer than I expected. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Thanks for coming out. It's been real. You guys have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, good week, wherever you are. Thank you for letting me kick off the week with you. Have a good one, fam. Yes, hashtag fam. I'm going to turn on the beat and I'm going to get out of here.